Today, we're going to dive into a deep topic that often feels like a maze, misunderstandings, misconceptions all over the internet. The difference between a 1099-C form cancellation of debt and a written off debt, a charged off debt. Knowing these distinctions is essential for anyone who has bad debt. You need to know. So first of all, let's talk about what a 1099-C is. This is a form that is issued by lenders when they forgive or cancel a debt that's more than $600. It's essential that they do this to the IRS to acknowledge that they are forgiving the debt and that you are being notified. However, a canceled debt is considered taxable for you by the IRS. That means that they cannot sue you, they cannot sell the debt, they can't do anything. So now let's shift gears. A charged off debt or written off debt, this is exactly what it means. It just means that they've deemed it uncollectible and unlikely to collect, and they take it off of their books. So they're not lying to their investors, stating that your account that has not been receiving payments is going to receive payments. This is an accounting input that they must do to remain compliant with banking regulations. So ultimately, if they charge off the debt, they write off the debt, that means that you have not been making the payments upwards for 6 months for credit cards, and it could be as little as 1 to 2 months for an auto loan, depending on what type of auto lender you were dealing with. So it does not mean if they charge off or write off the debt that they have done a 1099-C, and they are not required to do a 1099-C just because they charged off and written off the debt. So be aware of that. I wanted to make this clear to everyone because there are a lot of people that are getting in trouble. And I just made a video. You can go to my channel. Look at a video that I just posted that shows a charged off debt. The individual got some bad information and they ended up getting a default judgment, and it doubled the amount that they owed. So if they had to write off the debt and put it in a 1099-C debt forgiveness, this individual would not have gotten a debt for $20,000 where it started for $10,000 and now it's $20,000. That would not have happened if that was true, that just because they wrote off and charged off the debt, that it would not be automatically filed as a 1099-C.